Saturday. Grand Abundant Rising Soul family. Welcome back. All right, y'all. I'd have been live sooner, but I had to let my device charge up. Okay. What is going on, everybody? Let's get to it, okay? I'm gonna give everybody a chance to hop in here, okay? Hey, hey, what's going on, soul family? Okay, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go get the lighter. Watch your butt. Watch your tail. Okay. Get up here on the bed. Get up here on the bed so mama don't hit you with her. There you go. Sit down. Good boy. Okay. Y'all, Big Dude gonna entertain y'all while I come right back, okay? Oh. Say hey to the world. Say hey. Say hey, everybody. You just stay right there, okay? So mama don't hit you. You wanna get up there too? Hurt, get up there. Okay. Come on, let's go. I told y'all to be right back, Big Dude. Hercules, you wanna get up there with your brother? Come on. All right. Come on. Come on. Good boys. Sit down. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. What's going on, y'all? Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Y'all got me a new cowboy hat the other day. Yeah, I'm digging this. What's up, Louisiana? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, hey. What's going on, Indian? All right, y'all. Let's get an insync going. All right. Hey, hey. What's going on, everybody? Oh, man. Y'all, listen. I know this ain't happening. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Um. Okay. Y'all, hold on 1 second. I gotta call my husband and tell him to grab a lighter. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My husband had to grab the lighter out of the truck. Hey, hey, what's going on, everybody? All right, yeah, y'all, come on. Okay, so listen, I wanted to make an announcement. Okay, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, VG won't be available. Okay, but I will have your readings on Premiere. Okay, you'll still get your content. But as far as like getting in touch with me, your girl is gonna be taking some time off. Okay, so I just want to let y'all know. So if y'all would like to book your sessions, do it before Thursday. Okay, yeah, I'm offering $20 mini reads on my lives as well. So yeah, if you would like to partake in that, just let me know and I'll put you on the list. Okay, so y'all gonna say hi to the world, big dude. Hey, y'all gonna say hi? Say hi. That dad's fixing to come. Y'all look at Big Dude. He hears it. He knows. He's like, hold on, what's going on here? Okay. All right, get up here and sit down. Settle down. Okay. All right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I can feel it. That's for sure. I can feel it in my bones all the way, like running through me. Yeah, I did change my platform picture, okay, where I dyed my hair again and I cut the side of it off. So y'all will know it's still me, okay? I wanted to do that as well. So I just changed my picture up. So yeah, everybody will know. On my Facebook, my YouTube, and on my payment things, okay? So y'all know who y'all sending stuff to or talking to. What are y'all two doing? Hmm? Y'all, these dogs have a special language, I guess. All right, let's get a prayer. Let's see what's going on. All right, and here is my lighter. Yes, it just showed up. Yeah.
No bass in your voice.
Yeah, he has some bass. He got some bass in his voice. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take that bass out of his voice. You true. Oh, yeah.
Look, y'all, they're like two little kids. Look, they think their daddy got something in the bag for them. Okay, they're like, you know how whenever you go to the store, both for the kids, they following you around. Yeah. All right, let's get to it. Beloved ancestral spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. Babe, there is some incense in there on top of the living room. I mean, not the living room table, the kitchen table. Here you go. Hey, hey, there's a lighter. $20 mini reads. Okay, let's get into the energy. Let's see what's going on. Justice. Okay. Yeah, you see that? Somebody is watching you get justice, collective. Okay. Or somebody from the Justice Department could be watching you. One of the three-letter agencies. Okay, that could be very significant. This could be a man that holds power here. You got new beginning in reverse. Why does this man feel like he's not getting a new beginning? Thank you, thank you. High Priestess. Has this man went against the justice system somehow and like he's watching you and he feels like he's not getting a new beginning? Because or the Queen of Swords here in reverse. There was some kind of fight. Somebody went up against you. Queen of Wands. Somebody didn't want to celebrate with somebody. And it's almost like somebody took something personal here. Okay, is what I'm getting here. So it was like it caused some kind of fight because did somebody like turn down a job? They didn't want to work with somebody here. And it's like, unspoken words between two people. This could be between two feminine energies here. I heard the energy's loud though. Okay, pay attention, class in session. The energy's very loud between two people here. And, excuse me, somebody sitting on their throne and wishing a bitch would, and the other one sitting over here just being sneaky behind the scenes. There's some type of fights here, arguments, and somebody's not celebrating, and there's somebody else over here that knows and keeping their distance from something. Excuse me. There could be up to 5 people that's fighting here. 3 people could have walked off and they said, no, we're not celebrating. Because they're not blinded to something. And y'all, I feel like this is a whole setup, whatever's going on here. Okay, tell me about this energy here. Jupiter, abundant, sideways. There's some illusions about some money here. And somebody chose to stay on their journey and focus on their money during this retrograde. Okay. Expansion. Somebody's like, nah, keep me up out of that. Because I feel like something was meant to like stop you from achieving something here. This energy came out earlier in some of my readings. It's like somebody really, like, they was really trying to stop something here, okay? What was it? Wasn't it that it was a fire sign, a water sign man, and the King of Pentacles that was doing something, and the water sign man's figured this out, and like he wants to rush back in. Somebody they ain't got no structure here. Okay, that could be a situation with somebody not having no structure here, and the planets is aligned for somebody to get their ass choke slammed here. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Cause see, I'm gonna be honest, collective. I feel like you're sitting still because you know that's what you're supposed to be doing during these retrogrades, right? You're not supposed to be making no sudden moves, no nothing. This is kind of like, I already know what I need to do, okay? That kind of energy. And it's like, yeah, somebody here don't realize they're trying to do something, but they're not going to get no new beginning. It's like, oh, I'm going to do it before you. But it's like, you know, astrologically, with the planets and where things are setting right now, you know that it's impossible. Something's not going to be able, they're not going to be able to achieve something, okay? When you start following astrology and the planets and different things like this, all this stuff plays a part, right? When you're starting to make moves, you'll know when it's aligned and when it's not, okay? Somebody needs to focus on having structure back in their foundation and in their life instead of trying to like one up somebody here and being in competition and trying to get a new beginning and trying to do this, and it's not the time nor place. Okay. Okay, tell me about this. Because somebody is stuck in this Five of Pentacles energy. Okay. This is like that, trying to do a get rich scam. Okay. And the divine is stepping in. See, y'all, this is my Wheel of Fortune card. Y'all see how all the, this has all the zodiacs. Okay, this, for me, this is my Wheel of Fortune card. Somebody's betting their Five of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune on something here. And it's like, don't do that. May the 16th could be very significant. This fox-ass energy has done something. And they've betted on something here, and they shouldn't have done that, okay? Because, see, they've run into obstacles and delays. And here comes Spirit, okay, chopping down the shit here. Cutting the grass. The old school way, okay? If y'all know anything about these, this is what our granddaddy used to use, okay? To go out there and cut the grass and cut the weeds, okay? Maybe that's before somebody else's time here, but I'm telling you, Spirit is coming through, and there's some obstacles and delays here for somebody. They thought that they could go ahead and do something, put something in. This is not what this is, though. Okay. This could even be with a relationship. Hey, babies. Y'all are really coming in and saying some things that doesn't even make sense. Somebody could be talking about something that doesn't even make any sense. And it's like, what? Okay. Is somebody trying to rush a relationship here? Because listen, if this is what you're trying to do, you want to do it after July the 23rd. You don't want to make no sudden moves in a relationship until after this Mercury retrograde is over, like signing contracts, doing anything like that. Yeah, that's going to be very significant, okay? I don't know, y'all are fine. Because, see, you won't ride into no storm. I'm telling you, just ride this out, okay? Like, if you're wanting to propose to somebody, do all of this, okay, wait until after, Mercury retrograde's over. That's going to be, yeah. That's exactly right. Because, look, July 23rd, that's a 5, right? So, change. Yeah, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, there could be something here you're looking. You see how you're looking over there? You're like, yeah, I'm finna go over there and handle that. But it's like, okay, let me just hold off here. Baby, whose algorithm did I jump on just a minute ago? Yeah, I jumped on somebody's algorithm here. Yeah, because see, you're like, no, I'm not stepping in a fishy situation, okay? My nose is itching too. That's confirmation. Tell me what's going on here. Hey, hey. See, you truth here, okay? Period. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. Because you know some truth about behind something, and you just trying to make sure that everything's aligned. Because there is no support. And listen, somebody don't like avoiding drama here, okay? Ooh, my nose is itching real bad. Somebody here loves drama, okay? And that's something here that you could be looking at, and you're like, well, I don't resonate with that, okay? And there could be a lot of drama behind Divine Feminine and this ring. Okay, somebody does not want somebody in a marriage, proposing to somebody. They don't want somebody's shit to work out, okay? I'm just saying, listen, somebody's very, very envious of somebody's relationship here. Okay, and for my masculines that are coming in here, I feel like this is divinely guided. If you love that woman and you confirmation and you want to give her this ring, that is your damn business. Okay, you don't need your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your aunt's approval, nothing. This is you. Okay, you finna have to lay beside this divine feminine for the rest of your damn life. Okay, and guess what? You may even go to the damn wedding, y'all elope and it just be y'all. You ain't gonna have no support. And you might even have a lot of damn drama. I can't believe you're gonna go over and marry that girl. I can't believe this. Because I had just posted on my Facebook, right? How I know it's probably really, really hard for my husband to be married to the tarot lady, right? Because he be over there grabbing the sage trying to cleanse the house, like, babe, what the fuck is this in here? And I'm like, oh, it's just spirit coming through, okay? Type shit, right? Y'all, married life is not easy, all right? Yeah, baby, you could send over your payment to Cash App or PayPal. It's over there in my description box. Type shit, right? And it's you know what I'm saying? Like it's a little different being married to the tarot lady, and we look listen to my husband. He's like, yeah, cause listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell you something about us spiritual women, right? Some of us deal with the cards. We deal with herbs. We love plants. We have crystals laying all over the house. There's certain things that we do. Like, okay, there's certain things you ain't supposed to touch in the house because we got it sitting there for protection. Okay, so like my husband will come in and he's like, I don't move shit around, right? And I done set this up for protection over here, and I got my plant family over here. Type shit. Yeah, it's a little different. So, me saying all this, you may be in love with the witchy tarot spiritual lady here, okay? Or gentleman. And somebody's family is like, what's wrong with you? They're weird. Why do you want to be with them? Why is this? Why that? Okay, listen, tell them mind their damn business, okay? Because some of y'all got a soul contract with somebody that's weird like VG, okay? And y'all are over here and it makes you feel so good, but then you look over here. Sometimes you just have to, what are they doing for you over here? Are they even supporting your goals and dreams? Or is that spiritual woman showing you who you are? Okay? That's going to be very significant. And so, like I said, somebody's soul contract here. There could be okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. You said she got to be a little weird or crazy. I know that's right. Listen now. She got to come off the bleacher swinging at some point if she gives a fuck about you, okay? If you got a woman or a man that is on your ass about doing better in life and being a better person and making better decisions, and you know that you have found your person, right? Because they want to see you do better in life. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, you said that contract is revoked. Okay. Well, you know, a lot of contracts has been swapped out because some people has not they chose the other side and they have not chose to go their souls complete their soul contract. You know what I'm saying? So that person has been swapped out from a divine counterpart to a soulmate. A lot of the twin flames, they been fell off years ago. These people is really getting a lot of karma because one person in the twin flame dynamic here has done the work and the other person has got left behind, right? So that's going to be very, very important as well. Because see, that's the problem is everybody want to fight. Everybody wants to argue. Who wants to be caught up in all that drama? We just want peace. And that's the thing is like After working all week and having to go deal with the public every single day, don't nobody want to come home and have to fight and argue. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever just been able to just sit in a nice peace in your home and just relax, you know? And it's like, okay, yeah, I can do this, you know? Uh huh. They do. You're exactly right. And it's so crazy because they don't know that, Jasmine, we really be ready for war. You know what I'm saying? Because we come from it. And it's like, listen, we come from a dark place of war and snakes and things like that. So whenever we found peace, don't think we didn't see your ass slithering over here at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Yeah. See, intuition. Cause somebody doing that work, and you know this. Mm-hmm. Tell me about this voodoo somebody's doing here. What's going on? Yeah, I'm telling you, some of y'all could have got a reading. I could be giving you this reading right now that you know that somebody has been doing work on you or getting work done on you. Yeah, this rich girl in reverse, she's upset because something is not working out. She can't make somebody stay. Did somebody go pay for a I can't even talk, a love spell during Mercury retrograde to put somebody in poverty, and it flipped back on her? Oh wow. So somebody doing a love spell and doing a poverty spell on somebody to try to put them in poverty, make them lose love, and this is exactly what's happened to this person. Okay. Yeah, that's really important. Always cleansing and calling your energy back is going to be very important. And be careful, like, what you're focusing on, what you're giving your energy to. Like, if you're around people and you know, like your family, friends, whatever the case may be, they like to argue. Y'all know that lowers your vibration as well. You don't want to argue with these people. Somebody just done some work though that's just smacking their ass because they're losing a relationship and money. Mm-mm. Okay, tell me about this energy here, Spirit. What's going on? Yeah, somebody. Yeah, they went and told the voodoo lady some false information about a earth angel. See, because you don't carry jealousy and envy in you with it. Like you love everybody, care about everybody. And somebody here went and told the voodoo lady some bad shit. See, that's why y'all can't be lying to the practitioners because you know they read energy too. They spirit team because they check in with their spirit team before they even start doing work for y'all. And that's the thing here. See, it's rules to this game. And you can't be going in and asking somebody to do something and then you want them because they got to write a petition, okay? They got rules. And somebody gave some false information here. Documents, information, statements, agreements, something here. You didn't agree to something. Hey, babies. And I'm gonna be honest, whatever voodoo practitioner somebody went to, they do things by the book. This person right here, they're not gonna do anything. They don't go against spirit, okay? Yeah. Hmm. Cause somebody don't play with their own divinity here. Also, whoever went to the voodoo lady, they found out this earth angel is family, okay, is a part of their soul tribe family. And this Jezebel spirit here signed up for some spiritual warfare here, and a love spell immediately backfired and could not cause destruction over here. That's why I said you got to be careful, like going places and doing certain things with people, because you don't never know who somebody's soul tribe is. Just because somebody overseas don't mean that ain't somebody's family. Okay, that's going to be very significant. Okay, somebody could have. Okay. I'm sending you some love, light, and healing, babies. And I hope you get better, yeah. Um, but you said what, baby?
Hopefully it don't happen, but the power might go out. The news just showed downtown. It's fucking Michael Blackston Black.
Oh, Michael Jackson Black.
No, Michael Blackston.
What is Michael Blackston?
You know,
I don't know what. I was just. What? Yeah, I thought she was meaning to say Michael Jackson Black.
I'm finna.
Oh, okay. Like the power. The power's gonna go.
Michael Blackston.
The power's fixing to go out.
Yeah, it was like.
Oh, okay.
It was a joke, like he purple.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah, like DJ Cole.
That's not nice.
The sky is pitch black downtown. They just showed.
I know, and earlier it was white when it was raining here. Y'all listen, it started pouring down raining and the sky turned white. Okay, it was whiter than me.
Look at him. You see how he put his back to you and started looking at me?
Yeah, he wanted to know what you was doing. Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to tell you something.
So back to what I was saying is like, okay, this practitioner could be like let me say in Africa, right? Okay. And you're over here in the States. Yeah, the sky was white, y'all, and it was raining. And now my husband's saying downtown Nashville, the sky's pitch black down there. And they said the electricity might go out. So y'all, if I like go out, then that's why. But back to what I'm saying here is like, so say somebody's family is over here, their soul tribe is in Africa. Whoever went to this voodoo practitioner, they found out somebody was family, and they're like, whoa, hold on. That name rings a bell. Hold on. They made a call. They called somebody else, and they're like, oh, no, they're over here. Yeah, that's family. Yeah, and somebody here don't understand. Now they got the whole tribe that's after them because they shouldn't have called somebody over here and done, okay? That's why I say, like, people really, my nose is itching like crazy. Like, somebody here has made a bad decision here, okay? Hold on, y'all. I'm finna take y'all out there. Hold on. We're finna go outside real quick. And as I'm talking about this, the weather. Y'all pay attention to the weather. Y'all look, it's white outside. I can't make this up. This is how it looked earlier. Y'all see? But earlier it was so white you could barely see out here. But it's like that again. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think it was like 91 earlier. I don't know what's the temperature now outside. Oh, it's 84 here. I don't know if y'all can see how the rain is doing, but it's like moving in different directions. Yeah. I mean, it's moving in different directions. You can see it. There it goes. Okay. It's starting to come up on here. Maybe later on. I don't right now though. Yeah. Okay, guys, we about to go back in. Okay. All right, y'all. Say hello to the plant family. Yeah, yeah. Miss Virginia, she is just sprouting there. Nope. Nope, baby, you go ahead and do your thing. All right. I am in Nashville, Tennessee. Oh. Yeah, it's pouring down rain. Okay, so exactly what I was talking about. So whoever went over here and messed with somebody could be connected to the Orishas. Y'all know storms is Oya. Okay. I don't know what somebody's doing here, but the water, the rain, all of that stuff is a good indication that somebody here messed around and found out. Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't. What was? Did you send it through Messenger or through email, love? And be careful what you're typing in this comment section here, okay? Because they will block, okay? And they will delete you from the channel. And my husband won't have anything to do with that, okay? Just FYI. Y'all got to be careful in these live chats because they're blocking people completely from YouTube. Okay, y'all, I don't know. I probably have to end this chat here, okay? I'll get a few more messages out to you guys before we go because the lights is already blinking. I don't know if me and him and the dog gonna have to go load up in the truck and yeah, because we're in the penthouse, y'all. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, baby, I didn't get the message. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely gonna stay safe. All right, Spirit. Yeah, this Emperor in reverse, I don't know who went and doing what, but baby, listen, somebody here needs to be careful what they're trying to do here, okay? Because this Emperor in reverse is trying to get a new beginning, and I feel like it's to sacrifice you. I'm trying to tell you, listen, he went and gave an offering, and he's trying to sacrifice you to somebody here, and child, he should have never done that, okay? Now there's been an interference and he's trying to figure out why the fuck he's over here and why he's stuck. But he should have never gave no offering to try to sacrifice you. And there's something here. Yeah. Honey, the devil don't even want the offer. Okay, listen, somebody, wait a minute. If the devil don't want to play ball with you, what are you doing here? The devil said, nah, I don't even want it. Because somebody not offering something here, y'all. Hey, babies. Yeah, that's what's happening here. Somebody always trying to, yeah. You're not getting no bad news, though. And see, that's the thing here. The universe, I'm telling y'all, the devil in the universe literally does not want to even deal with somebody. Yeah. I just heard somebody needs to pay their karmic debt off, and somebody here's family is cursed, and somebody's making it worse here, okay? I heard you can go sacrifice a chicken, a pig, or whatever, or a goat, whatever you want to do, but somebody cannot clean their bloodline up here, okay? I don't know what somebody's done here. This King of Pentacles sitting sideways. He's not getting no good news, and he's very agitated. He don't know what to do because he needs to get this Nine of Pentacles, but it's not working. Oh, okay. That's what's up. You're welcome, babies. You're welcome. Are you over here on this platform, or you're over there on Facebook? Y'all let me know what platforms y'all follow me on, because y'all, I'm on two for sure that I consistently post on, and that's on my Facebook and on my YouTube. Okay, I don't really do TikTok over there. Every now and then, y'all, I might post a video, but that's not my main platform. This is. And if you're new here, thank you. Hit the like button, subscribe, okay? Share. So, okay, somebody, this Emperor in reverse, this is why they're trying to push this Two of Cups off on you. Because if they're in union with you and they have this contract with you, somebody feels like they're going to be okay and their cursed bloodline is going to be okay. And you're sitting over here in hermit mode, and somebody feels like their time is ticking, okay? And they need to get you to... Didn't we say something about that ring? Somebody's trying to hurry up and rush something here, okay? That's what's up. Thank you, thank you. Somebody's trying to rush something. Listen, let me tell you something about love. You don't got to rush love. A ring is not going to make no difference, okay? If you and somebody is meant to be together, y'all's ass gonna be together, okay? That's it, that's all. But this is like somebody trying to hurry up and rush something and hurry up and get something done, because I feel like somebody over here, they don't went to this practitioner and they're like, the only way that you gonna be able to get rid of this curse is if you put a ring on a divine feminine and you get that contract. But y'all, listen, this is the problem. This is not their intentions. The Hierophant in reverse. Somebody here is not committed to, being in a contract with the divine feminine and being devoted to her. Okay? This is because they trying to save their own ass. Because whatever they doing here. And it's raining even harder the more that I say that. There is an Empress in reverse behind the scenes. This could be this man's mother who was telling him, saying, listen, you need to go marry her. In order to save our family, you got to go and you got to marry divine feminine. What I tell y'all about a damn karmic ass man and his mammy. Okay, I told y'all about these two. Okay, and they are over here and they're trying to push something and push something, and she knows something because I'm telling y'all, she done something. When this young man right here was a child, she done something, and now she is dependent on him to go clean this shit up. Okay, and she's like, you got to go put that ring on Divine Feminine. Okay, babies. Sis, are you in this situation? Because I'm going to tell you something right now. If this is your situation, you don't need to marry that man because his mama, they're like counting on this courtship. They're counting on this. Okay. And see, you know, in Nigeria, they do things like this. They plan marriages, okay? Like this is arranged marriages. You said been going on since 2024. They arrange marriages over there overseas. Okay, that's what they do because it's like these families need to stay connected or something. Yeah, things like this. Okay, y'all. It depends on what kind of culture you're dealing with as well here. Okay, yeah, you got to. It depends on. This is why we be telling y'all. Everybody's like, oh, I want to go date this culture. I want to date this culture, and blah blah blah. Exactly. Get to know the culture you're dating. Cause some of them, their parents is not gonna go for it. If they're dating like outside of their own culture, their own race, some of them is gonna frown upon this. Okay. And it's like somebody don't get this. Okay. Cause somebody here is trying to dominate a situation. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what this is. Somebody's mother is trying to dominate a situation. All right, sis, what you mean to pull on for you, babies? Or am I literally reading your situation right now? Also, y'all, we need to chat about something too. That little scam going down over there by the islands and all that stuff. Talking about, you know, you gonna get rich and they're gonna put you in cars and all this stuff. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Y'all need to be careful with that because don't go down there and get put on somebody's motherfucking boat and go to some island, okay, and get your ass kidnapped. Okay, I don't know what's going. Listen, for my young people out here, y'all need to be careful. Like real shit. Listen, these get rich schemes and all this stuff, y'all need to be careful with that shit. All right, sis, what we pulling on for you, babies? Yeah. What they say, everything that looks like glitter and gold or glam. Yeah. Y'all, when I tell y'all it's pitching a bitch outside, it's going down out there. Okay. You said it's been crazy. All right, let's just do a general reading for you then. Spirit, give me some messages here. Okay, we got sirens. There's a warning that's been put out, okay? Somebody ain't getting no good news. You said you're in Mississippi? Excuse me. Somebody ain't getting no pleasure. Mississippi's going to hell, sis, okay? Listen now. I've been there. Them people, listen now, in Mississippi, and you know what I mean by them people. They ain't right. And they make these investments and they celebrate and they trying to dominate situations and trying to blind people like, oh, well, we don't do this anymore. Yes, they do. They still live like the fucking old days there, okay? Like, it is, it ain't good. And if I was you, I'd be getting my ass the fuck away from Mississippi. Cause, baby, listen. Yeah. And you know what? I'll let her have that shit and shove it up her ass, okay? Period. Get yourself somewhere safe. I'll let her have that shit and be like, hey, you can have whatever, okay, that it is here in Mississippi, bitch, because I'm gone. Okay, I get the fuck up out of there. Because, like, that place is so wicked and, like, I don't blame you. And I feel like the next move that you make to get the fuck up out of there, I feel like life is going to be so much better for you, sis, because that place don't mean you know well. I have never in my life been somewhere where they were so fucking rude and so racist there. Like, it is so crazy to me. I'm like, what? Okay. Yeah, okay. You definitely like Tennessee. The Southerns here, they're very, very kind and giving. You know what I'm saying? But listen, we got a lot of people from that's not from Tennessee that moved here. Yeah, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Like when me and my husband we had to go there, he had to go down there for work. Um, yeah. You said you're up in the north, the fucking Dakota. Okay, yeah. Me and my husband seen some very, very strange things when we was in Mississippi. And you said 4 murders in 4 years. Okay. You know, when we was there, there was a young man that got that they found hung. Okay, at the college, I think, or by the college. Um, it was around the time I was telling y'all. Me and my husband went to New Orleans last year. For the weekend, me and him went to New Orleans, and yes, yes, whenever we was because it was his buddy he worked with, it was like his family or something that they found. It was a young boy. Okay, and now there's another situation. Okay, y'all stay woke. This happened down there again. Yeah, hell yeah. Listen, now that ain't no good place. You see the two cars you got is fire. What I say? That motherfucker about to catch it. Listen now. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of shit that's about to go down here. Confirmation with them people there, cause them people ain't right. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Show some love. Yes, 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 indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. And look, y'all, this is the thing about this is some real life shit that's going on in the world right now. Y'all need to be taking this shit serious, okay? When you see people that's doing certain things and you know it's given 1940s, 1950s, you're seeing this because this is actually what's happening. And he's gonna be caught too. Can I tell you something? When you move away from there, they're gonna look 97, 97. They're gonna get a 97 conviction rate. Something about that. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. So that's why I told you need to get away from there because that's so important. And I'm getting that you're the only person that could get that confession from him. Do you know about the all the bodies they found behind the jail down there in Mississippi too? Y'all, it was like over 218. There was a news report about it. I think it was like 216 or 218 people that was buried out behind the jail, shallow graves type shit. And some of the people they said was missing, and some people they said had got out. I have a husband. My husband's in here. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I said, "What's going on?" Like, yeah. Here's my husband. There. Yeah, look it up about the bodies, and it was behind. I don't remember what part of Mississippi it was, but it was in behind a Mississippi jail. Okay, he's trying to figure out what you doing. Look, why is he's all over you, boy. He's like, Dad, what's up?
He was just laying on me on the couch.
Yeah, yeah. He is a proud hubby. Yes, definitely. Thank you, thank you. Sending love, light, and healing to everybody. Thank you, guys. Yeah, see, Spirit saying, get your ass on up out of there. You served your purpose. It is. And you know what? It's about time. That's like, okay, y'all look at what's happening. We're like, okay, there was a few plantations that just caught on fire. Okay. I want y'all to pay attention. That's the beloved ancestors coming through. What I say whenever they got boots on the ground. They're doing certain things, okay? Uh and these places just catching on fire like this and nobody done it, but they just actually happened. Like it's like, okay, this happened, this happened. That was the beloved ancestors freeing the spirits that was on those lands. And if you go and you travel, right, across these interstates going to Alabama, Mississippi, New Orleans, all these different places, you can feel the spirits, okay? And down them interstates, y'all. I have drove down those interstates, right? And it's like you can feel it all the way through these places. It was so creepy when me and my husband was going to Mississippi. My husband was like, man, this shit. He said it feels like hills have eyes back here because the GPS took us. We got off at the Buc-ee's right there, coming from Tennessee, right? And we got off at the Buc-ee, the first one, and then it took us back. Babe, where was we at? In Alabama?
Yeah.
We was
Alabama, Mississippi borderline.
we was like Alabama, Mississippi borderline, y'all, and we got off, okay? It was so much, yes, it was dark. And it's like it took us off.
We wouldn't even stop to get the clothes off the top of the Cadillac.
Y'all, listen, let me tell you something. It started pouring down raining. We had everything we owned in the Cadillac, okay? It was on top of the trunk. We literally was riding through Alabama going to Mississippi. It started pouring down raining. When I tell y'all we had 3 suitcases tied to the top, we didn't even stop to get the suitcases down, okay? Because we couldn't get them in the back anyways. So it was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We're riding through the pouring fucking rain all the way down this back street for like 45 minutes. It's pouring down raining. There is places here, y'all, old gas stations, houses. Everything's abandoned though. Everything. There's nothing down this highway. I told my husband, I said, what in the fuck is going on? And then it took us off of this street and it put us back up on the highway over here. But like on this back street, y'all, there was nothing but abandoned houses, buildings, and literally gas stations. Old timey gas stations. Yeah. And I was just like, okay, just don't stop, okay? Because y'all, it started getting dark, okay? I told him, I was like, we just need to get to our hotel. And finally, we hit Columbus, Mississippi after coming off of this long ass road and got off the interstate. And there was our hotel because he had to be at work 2 days later. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to get somewhere and fucking lay down. Yes, it was something serious. I was like, "What? This is weird. Like, what's going on here?" Yeah, uh, it was definitely an experience. We met some very kind people there at the hotel, but there was some very unkind people that we had ran into as well. And I was just like, this can't be a real place, okay? And then when we went to New Orleans, that was a different experience as well. You know, how I was telling y'all. Daytime and nighttime is different. Same thing in Mississippi. Daytime and nighttime is different in Mississippi. The sundown towns. Yeah, I heard of those places.
See, that's what we drove through, though. Hey,
Yeah, I believe that's what it was. So you said that you just done 4 months, okay, in a prison. Oh shit. Confirmation. You said you drove through. Hey, truck drivers will tell you not to go through them sundown towns. Okay, as well. That's another thing. 25 hours straight. Oh, child, yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Yeah. So are you a truck driver? Is that what you do? Because I know truck drivers be having stories, y'all, because they have to go to certain places and ride through certain places. Oh, the Katrina floods. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I watched the thing on that. That was so sad. Like, and you could just imagine, right? All them people that passed in Katrina, all their souls is still there. Okay, listen now. I don't care what nobody says. People, their vessel is gone. Okay, but them souls is still there. And I truly believe, like, whoever had, like, they was trying to stop them people from leaving or whatever. Man, listen, they can't sleep at night because they would not let them people get up out of there. And it's not, that's just crazy to me. Oh wow. Yeah. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. Listen now. So yeah, see, somebody that's greedy here, now they're worried. Okay, because whatever they was doing, this corruption is not working. I listen, I don't blame you. Cause some of these places, like y'all, they say that oh, it's not like that anymore. That's a lie. Cause some of them people, their family and all of them, they still live there and they still go by the code. Okay, listen, I'm just saying, no, no, I'm cool, I'm good. Cause some of these people done got too comfortable with being this way. Okay, and y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's like, well, hold on, what'd you say? Nah, yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So have you talked to your mother since you've been out of prison? And do you feel like she's the one that got you put there? Okay. Because she wanted to keep all that money for herself. Hey, babies. That's why she was doing all that shit. She wanted to keep that money for herself. Mm. Was there some kind of trust fund left to you or something? And it's like at the age of like 21, you were supposed to start getting your trust fund, and she was trying to like interfere with something. Cause I was picking up on that today. Like somebody here is a trust fund baby, and like their parents, their people is trying to control something, who they marry or something here, or they're not gonna give them their money or something. It was right. Okay. Okay. No, he's not. No, your person. No, he ain't in prison. He's hiding out somewhere. Oh, okay. And that's a part of your story too. And see, whenever you're, this is the thing was, whenever you're a part of like big families like that, you have the greedy ones that sit at the top, and they have a list and they scratch people out, and they're like, no, they're not going to get this, they're not going to get this. They change, they move assets before the people are even gone. That's another thing too. Is there's a guy that's on YouTube. I think I've shared him before. He talks about family and inheritance and assets and things like this, and how they like say the grandmother is sick, she gets put somewhere. Okay, for example, right? And what they do is it's like grandmama owns three farms over here and she's a part of this and this and this, right? What the person starts doing who is over the grandmama, they start moving her assets before she passes away. And they start selling things off, okay? Because they're the ones that are in control. So you see how that works is, and that's possibly what she doing, and she started moving shit around and selling shit, and you didn't, and you wasn't even aware at the time what was going on. Yeah. And see, that's the thing is like them, the courts ain't finna play with them. It does. It goes really, really deep, especially whenever you're connected to these millionaire and billionaire families and what they have going on. Some of these people have 15, 20 lawyers in different places. Okay. Listen now, we're not talking about no little chump change, no little, 10, 15,000 dollars or even $1 million, right? You're talking about 20, 30, 40, $50 million over here. Properties, businesses, things like this, cars. Some of these people got a piece of jewelry that's worth $10 million type shit, right? This is this is royal shit. And yeah, they don't want to. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Why do you think certain people get pulled out of wheels? Because they're like, oh no, that such and such can't have that. No, they can't have this. They can't. You see what I'm saying? And they had already been planning this. Y'all remember how I said pay attention to the weird sister or brother that shows up to the funeral? of like your grandmother or your dad or your mom that you've never seen before, but then all of a sudden she comes in and she's got a whole file, right? She got a whole book. Okay. And it's like, well, hold on, what's going on here? I don't know, I already got plans, I got this, I got that. Like, we're supposed to be doing this, and you don't even fucking know who this person is, okay? And they over here, and they got a whole fucking itinerary here that you don't know shit about, okay? And it's like, wait a minute. And then whenever they find out that you're the heir, you're the one that's supposed to be initiating everything and taking the power of attorney, okay? They over here and now they're upset and they're mad, so then they try to contest everything and you don't even know who the fuck this person is. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Cause it's like this person been watching from a distance is to come over here and dictate everything, and it's like, whoa, hold on, what's going on? That's like I'm my dad's only daughter, right? So like, if something ever happened to my father, there's no other kids, there's nobody else to do anything. So he's always told me, like, listen, the paperwork is in the top of the dresser, blah, 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 over here, at this place, over here, blah, blah, right? So he's telling me all of this stuff. And I'm like, okay. So, but there's nobody else that can come and dictate anything because there's no other kids because I'm the only one. Yeah, uh-huh. But now also too, I want you to look at something, right? And spirit wants you to really evaluate something. If I'm blocked out of something or if I'm cut out of something, did I really want to have something to do with that cursed ass money, property, will, stuff? Okay. You see what I'm saying? And then you're talking about if this is something sitting in Mississippi. Exactly. That rejection is for your protection. Is there like a piece of land or something that you were supposed to get? But bitch, do you really want a piece of land in Mississippi? I'm just saying, listen now, do you really want a piece of a house? A farm? I'm just saying, I know I wouldn't personally, because all the bad shit that they done in that place, the first thing I'd do if they did tell me that I owned it, no, baby, listen, we're gonna put that up for auction, okay? Like we're gonna sell that because there is no way. And it's like that's another thing I need you to pay attention to. If there is like something like this here that is being taken from you, why though? What's on that land? What is that? What's on that land? And they didn't want you to have access to it or something, right? So changing your perspective could be very, very good in this situation. And is this what mom's hiding? You said my grandfather was Max Vanderbilt Baker. Okay. Hmm. I would do some more research on that name. You said you're in that situation too? Okay. Huh. Yeah, I listen, I'm just being honest. Okay. Hmm. Very interesting, sis. I feel like when you leave there, you're gonna be just fine though. I leave all that shit behind. I wouldn't give a fuck who my granddaddy was, who I was connected to. I'm gonna be honest. Like some things is just better left where it is, and you just go get your new start somewhere else. Especially after everything you've been through, and then you got put in the system. Yeah, Definitely. And see, that's a good thing that you got a lawyer that's helping you. The best advice I can give you on that back end, please listen to what that lawyer's telling you. Because that's the same thing I did. When my lawyer told me certain things, baby, listen, I took heed to that shit and I moved along, okay? Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, that man saved my life. He saved my life. I don't even think that my ass would be sitting here breathing if I wouldn't have took his advice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Shit, I don't blame you. Get the fuck on some. Baby, I'll tell you what my attorney told me. He said, hey, listen, when this, and this is over, you need to go on and go. Okay, period. I did. And I rode the fuck out. I was like, shit, that's the best advice he could have gave me. You know, a lot of people get mad because they're like, well, why would this and why that and that, da, 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 da. Sometimes, shit, they see things and they know things. They looked at certain paperwork that you didn't get to see. They heard conversations that you wasn't in the room with. And yeah, sometimes it's just best for you. They should listen, you ain't gotta give me all the clues. Okay? We are not fucking playing blues clues over here, okay? We're just gonna go, right? Yeah. Babe, is it still raining outside? All right. Yeah. You said, what do I get on your man? Let's check in. Let's see what's going on here. Tell me about shit, man. There's some official paperwork. Yeah, there's some official paperwork coming in about a death. Divine timing is happening about a child or about something about the childhood. Does your man know something about this? Or something being laid to rest or something about childhood? Okay, okay. I feel like there's some clarity coming through that he needs. Okay. Yeah, spirit coming through. Y'all could be seeing them owls. Somebody come in my comment section the other day and said something about, they said this damn owl keeps waking me up. Listen, let me tell you something about them damn owls, okay? They give warnings. Owls give warnings. If you have owls that's coming around you and you can't see them but you can hear them, y'all, I had owls come around for 14 days. Okay, listen, this ain't no game. I go certain places and there'd be an owl up there on the fucking on the lines while I'm driving. I'd see them, and that owl made sure I seen them. Okay, you say, yeah, yeah. So your man is a private eye. Pay attention to those birds on camera, okay? And 1111, I'm telling you, pay attention to the. If you're seeing numbers like that, yes. You're seeing 222, 1010, 1111, 777. Y'all, all those numbers. Look them up on Google. Okay? All that is signs from your spirit team. Seeing lots of hawks. Okay? All of that shit. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. If your man is a PI, there is some information that he got. I feel like he holding close to his chest. He's holding some information close to his chest, and I feel like he's trying to figure out a way to tell you some shit. I just feel like it ain't the time right now. Mm-hmm. You saying y'all broke up too? You know what's so crazy about you saying all of this is in the past I was dealing with somebody, right? And my nose is itching. And I kept telling this person, I'm like, what is wrong? Something is going on. And we got into an argument. And he said to me, he said, you need to quit digging. Yeah, listen, I'm doing something. I don't need you to fuck this up. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, because it was some weird shit going on, y'all. And this is the time I'm having my awakening. So I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if he was seeing another bitch, if he was a fucking CI, or if he worked for the cops, or if he was fucking, I don't know. Like, at this point in my life, though, I was, nobody could be trusted, right? I was just in this energy, right? And I was like, and I'm telling him about my visions and what I'm seeing, and he telling me that I'm crazy and I'm this and I'm that and I need to quit digging and I need. But y'all, in the end, I end up being fucking right, and because then I went to his cousins. And I was telling his cousin, I said, listen, he won't listen to me. So let me tell you about this vision I had. I told him, he was like, cuz she's not tripping. Like, that's exactly who was at the hotel. I explained this man all the way down to his fucking boots, okay? I was like, he's here. This is what he was doing. Blah, blah, blah. He said, yeah, he been at the hotel I was staying at. I kept telling him, I said, he works for an agency, a 3-letter agency. He had a badge on. I seen all in my vision. I was like, listen, I'm telling you. So then there was something else I told him. I said, who is the lady that's got a voodoo doll on all y'all? Okay. And see, they're from Memphis. So I was like, I don't know. Like, I seen something and I seen this woman, okay, all this stuff. Y'all, this person kept telling me that I was crazy and I was this and I was that and blah, 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 blah. I was like, no, the fuck, I ain't crazy. I know what the fuck I seen. Okay. I'm just telling y'all. And ever since then, this person had to move away from me. And I'm telling y'all, every time this person got around certain people, people would end up going to jail. This is happening, that's happening. I was like, man, listen, I don't know what the fuck. I'm leaving though. And I left with the clothes on my back, a couple of suitcases, and my tarot stuff, and got in my Mercury. And I fucking got the fuck out of that town. And I just moved around. You see what I'm saying? Because I was like, so me saying all of this, if y'all have strong feelings like that, get the fuck away. I don't give a fuck. People be letting material things let them stay in places you need to get the fuck away from. Okay? And that's how I felt. Because it was like every night I was dreaming of something that happened in that town. There was something that was going on in that town. It's like the first time I ever fucking got there, y'all, I remember walking in Walmart with my kids. All these people just turned around and looked at me with this weird ass look, and I was like, okay. Still pushing the buggy, walking through there, shopping, getting stuff for the house. You know, y'all, it was weird. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. And there's some places in Memphis that I had went that it was the same way. It was weird. I had to get away from there. Have y'all ever seen like where the GG33 talks about it? Like, if you're a pig, you know you're supposed to live somewhere. If you're a rooster, you're supposed to live somewhere. Okay. No, they're not. They're watching somebody else around you though. That's why you're feeling the that's why you're feeling the energy of the three-letter agency, because they're watching somebody else. Okay, so yeah, pay attention. But like if you're a certain like a horse or a dragon, look it up where you're supposed to be living, because some places your energy don't mix. And y'all, that's how I felt. Like I felt like a damn lightning bug in the darkness out there in that town. And it's like every time I walked outside, my wings opened up, and I was just this little bundle of light around all this darkness. And it's like all these people is looking around here, and it's like, what? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. But see, this is what's getting me. If your man is a private eye and you was innocent, how the fuck did they still get you crossed up and you still had to go to prison? Something about that ain't don't sit right with me. Cause sis, at some point, who knows somebody here that knows somebody that made sure they stamped that motherfucker and they took you anyways. That's why I'm telling you. You sure this man ain't a karmic lesson? So Mary, that could mean okay. So you look at like where is your soul leading you to? Mm-hmm. Don't ever follow no twin flame. That you if you follow a twin flame type shit, that soul contract was supposed to wake you up. That person was supposed to show you where you need to go. Right? You said that you're in Chicago. Yeah, I would definitely sit down and look at where my soul was leading me to. Hmm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Shit, he's being watched. What are you talking about? Man, them twin flames, baby. Listen, you know what I've noticed about the twin flame journey? Real shit. Y'all just let me know if y'all picked up on this. The twin flame journey. A lot of them motherfuckers are criminals. Okay, they want to run a criminal enterprise. They run one. They run with criminals. There's something about them and the criminal life that they're connected to. And it's like, or the street life, you know what I'm saying? Like they're connected to the street life, and they literally do not want to come up out of that. They want to stay connected to that. And it's like, do you know the streets gonna send your ass back in a body bag or to the penitentiary, little boy? Okay, little girl, that's where you're going. Okay, you're not going anywhere else. You're not gonna collect $200. You're not gonna pass go. Your ass either gonna get football numbers or you're gonna go back in a body bag. Okay, that's it. That's all. And I've noticed that about the twin flame journey. Some of these people is so plugged into some shit over here that ain't no good for you, and they be trying to make this shit look like it's all cool and it's all good. But the whole time they setting your ass up to take the charges. Y'all paying attention? Mm-hmm. That's why I said you're saying you know him a year and a half. Y'all see what I'm saying? Destiny swapping. How many of y'all's twin flames try to destiny swap with you? Or the family try to destiny swap with you? Uh huh. Exactly. And then they'll go over here and they'll get with somebody that's like, let's see, that works in the medical field or they work in the justice system. They'll go, hook up with a lawyer or they'll work with somebody that's in a high society place, okay, and make it look like, oh well, I'm not doing this, but they're the whole time they're plugged into some shit over here. Y'all paying attention? And it's like, hold up, what's going on here? Yeah, I have noted, and it's like it's a pattern, it's a cycle. And y'all know VG, I'm all about patterns and cycles. I will watch certain things, and I'm like, why is it? And y'all, I've been doing this almost 7 years. Okay, I've been reading energy and cards, and tapped back into my gifts. Okay, for almost 7 years. And it's weird because it's a cycle. Every twin flame, every reading I've ever done for a client, that twin flame is locked into some kind of criminal activity or something and trying to set them up every time. It's crazy. I'm like, and I'm just now like putting this together on this live. That's wild. And then what'll happen is that twin flame will leave you for a karmic masculine or feminine and go over here, and they'll always end up in prison. And you're wondering, what was your lesson? Get the fuck away from them. Don't be making decisions like that. Because if you're trying to go to prison, get you some football numbers, go on and go be with your twin flame, okay? And I be telling everybody that I'm like, this fucking person literally was a lesson for you. Stay the fuck. Because have y'all ever heard of white collar client crimes? Some of these people be doing white collar crimes, like all this other shit over here, okay? They be over here really running businesses and doing other shit up out of those businesses, right? Money laundering, all this other shit, okay? And yeah, you see what I'm saying though? And some of these people were sent in to be your handler, and you don't understand because their family sent them in to make sure they could be the handler so they could watch all over you to see what the fuck you're doing to make sure that you don't figure out what that your family was a part of the occult, the other organizations, okay? Shit like this. Period. Then you wonder, and everybody's like, "Oh well, VG, they stole this. Oh, they stole that. I don't give a fuck what they stole. Let them keep that shit. You get your ass away from them and go. I'm telling you, it is. I'm telling you. And then everybody's sitting here and they're like, you know how many people I've had come to me and they're like, VG, I was supposed to get this, I was supposed to get that. I'm like, no, you wasn't. If anything got blocked from you, let them keep that shit. I told y'all about my own situation. My aunt, she sold my grandmama's house. Her, both of my aunts, they did what they was gonna do. They kept the money. They ran off. Nobody gives a fuck. Ain't nobody finna go chase them crazy bitches down. Listen, if you had to go do all that for some little inheritance money, baby, go on and go, okay? Cause I don't want none of that karma. I don't want, cause what y'all did to my grandmama and what you did to my cousin and everything, all the fighting, the arguing, and all that shit. Nobody wants to be a part of none of that. Go on and go. See what I'm saying? And it's like folks are sitting here and they're like, well, I'm gonna sit here and wait for what? Like you're literally gonna wait and let your life just fly by because you're waiting on something that these people is not gonna give you. They're listen. If they even admit to 1 penny, 1 cent of stealing something, they know they're going to federal prison. Yeah, I don't blame you, sis. Shit, fuck all that. No, I don't want none of that. Yeah, yeah, marriage trap. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. See, and that's what I was saying earlier was something about the fucking you said, oh my god, what the fuck. I don't know your story, but you just said, yeah, I didn't even know they sold my grandmother's house. I heard through the grapevine. My son had texted me and said, hey, they sold Granny's house. And I had rode down there and I seen the bulldozer in the yard. None of the family had called and told us that they was doing any of this, right? Well, then whenever I went back, the house was gone. It's just dirt. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. We was not aware of anything. And you listen, it's like this. The fact that you had to go do everything in secret and you didn't let the family know what it, I don't want no part of it because to me, there's devils in the details. Okay. Because the last time that I was on that property and I tried to go see my grandmother, my aunt closed the curtain and would not let me in the house to see my grandmother. So it was like, okay, cause see, I had seen some things I wasn't supposed to see. Uh, and whenever she passed, I wasn't supposed to go to the funeral. They said they was gonna call the cops, and I showed up anyways. Cause see, I'm her. I'm her. That's what I'm gonna do. You're not gonna tell me I can't come see my grandmother and say my piece. I don't give a fuck who you are, okay? And I walked in there and I seen my grandmother off, and it is what it is, and everybody was in their feelings, and fuck them. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad. It's like, but this is what they do though. And that's why when y'all come to me and tell me your story, don't nothing surprise me because these people will kill, steal, destroy for all kind of things. And it's like, is it really that serious? Are you really that down on your luck? Are you really that fucking lazy that you don't want to go get a job and work? Y'all, what did I tell y'all about leeches and people not wanting to work? Why do you think, okay, what did I tell y'all about the insurance lady? That one lady, she come on there. She was like, listen, guys, this is how you get generational wealth. You take your mom and your dad and you get a life insurance policy. Then you take the kids and get the life insurance policy. And like, y'all, I'm like, what? She got all these people tuning in, okay? Um, So we're just gonna get a life insurance policy on everybody in the fucking family, and as people start dying off, we're just gonna live off of insurance policies, right? So what if this family starts going broke, and then all of a sudden we got Granny over here in hospice? Well, then this happens, and this happens, and then we're gonna go on and just push the issue a little bit because we all going broke over here because nobody wants to get no job because now y'all done this is white collar crimes, y'all. Okay, this is what they do. They put the old people in the homes. Okay, they steal all their assets. They say that they can't take care of themselves. Y'all, this is the old hustle. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, it's crazy. Me and my husband watched a movie about it. It was called The Bad Nurse. Is that what it was called, babe? That movie we watched. Wasn't it called The Bad Nurse? It was on Netflix. Yeah, y'all gotta go watch that. It's called The Bad Nurse, where they go into the elderly's home. They knock on the door and tell them, "Hey, we're here. The doctor said that you couldn't take care of yourself." And this old lady looks and she's like, "I'm just fine. What are you talking about?" Y'all, they go in and they literally have a doctor, a court, and a judge involved. Okay. And they go in and they take the assets. They put the old people in homes and they take everything from them. And then what they do is they try to block the children from coming in and doing shit. Y'all, listen, it's a whole fucking hustle they got out here. That's why I say y'all need to be checking on y'all's elders, okay? Because a lot of them work for years to get their stuff and things like this. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I was like, what? Yeah. It's some real crazy wild shit that these people be doing. Mm-hmm. You know they got something about that the MK Ultra. I seen something the other day on Google about there's a lawsuit or something going on about that. Y'all remember when we was kids? They used to send us to camp too. I remember going to church camp whenever I was younger. It was like when I was growing up. Y'all just let me know how y'all. I remember my parents not really being around. I remember being in the house by myself, being around my friends, but like my parents was never present. Yeah. Yeah, I went to a Baptist church camp. I'd go to we go to camp, and then eventually I stopped going to church at like the age of 15. I stopped going on vacation with my family at the age of 15 too. It was like my parents was never present. Like after the age of 15, y'all, literally I got a job and I moved out at the age of 16. It was really short. My hands itching, but it was like my. I don't remember birthdays. I don't remember getting gifts. I don't remember. I only remember them coming to the school like once or twice. We did a program. We learned sign language. Love. It was a damn that song. I don't remember exactly what it was, but we learned sign language with this song. Love can build a bridge. By Wyoming, Judd. I know y'all know that song, but we learned how to do it in sign language. And I remember doing a program at our elementary school, but that's the only time I remember them showing up for a school program. I don't ever remember my parents like them being home. It was so weird, but they would always tell me to keep the doors closed, and there was somebody sitting outside. I don't know. You know, somebody was talking about the gate program, and I don't know what the gate program is. I remember we had Dare back in school. They tell us not to do drugs. The big Smokey the bear, the fire bear. Okay, we had him. Uh, shit like this, right? But I don't remember adults being around us. And y'all, I'm fixing to be 43, so it's like I don't remember that. I don't remember us having adult supervision around us. It was very strange. We used to walk home from school in big groups. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We did. We raised ourselves. And it's like now, yes. And it's like now that we're parents, we did things different with our kids, right? Like with my kids, I did things way different. I was more present. I was there at the school. I was making sure, you had dental appointments. I was there when the office called. Like, yeah, I was always making sure I was present. Where my parents wasn't. Uh, things like this. Yeah. And we knew when the street lights come on, we needed to be in the house. Even if our parents wasn't there. Cause there was a neighbor or somebody there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we knew that we had to be in the house. Hell yeah, listen now. Oh yeah, missing children on the milk carton. I don't think them kids was ever missing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like some of the kids are missing, y'all. And I've been saying that, and I don't care what nobody says. They can say, VG, you crazy. They always call me crazy. Them kids, some of them kids is not missing. Some of them kids were sold. Okay, some of them kids was trafficked. They parents sold them off. They can lie. They can say what they want to. They're good actors out here. There's some of these kids that's been missing 20 years now. Bitch, them kids ain't missing. You sold them. Okay, shut up. Quit lying. Quit acting and doing all this other shit because it's a lie. Y'all sold them fucking kids off and y'all know what y'all done. And some of them sold them off for their own debt. Okay, listen now. Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes. There's this one case, y'all, I'm telling you, and I know before 2026, this case gonna be solved. Them people that done something to that child, and they lying, they're saying that. And listen, the mama's such a good actor. The bitch gets on the news, y'all, and she don't even cry. Okay, I am a mother. If my daughter goes missing, I am fixing to flip the world upside down. Okay, I'm not finna play with you. This woman literally, she got on there, she was like, yeah, I know I don't know if she's gonna come back home or not. No, you know she's not coming back. You know she's not. Quit getting on the news, quit lying, stop, just stop doing this. Okay, because look, energy don't lie, people do. And y'all, this woman's energy, literally, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it gives off. She was jealous of her own daughter. Telling y'all. And I can't wait until she gets her ass fired up. All right, listen now. Her and the other family, all them people that's involved, I promise you, look, every one of them, they all gonna go to jail, and they all deserve to, cause they all been playing along with this shit all these years. And I'm sitting over here and like they just been acting, and it's like y'all just a bunch of fucking actors, man. Like you can tell when somebody is something has happened to their child, you're gonna be able to see it. Like, because I'm gonna be on somebody's news station every single day, every single day. My child missing. This doesn't happen. Look, somebody's back there watching me and does not want me talking about this. But I know that y'all motherfuckers back there and y'all know what happened too. And all y'all been hiding this shit 20 plus years. I don't give a fuck. Everything comes to light. Everything will always, what comes around goes around. I don't care what nobody says. Listen, being a parent and you carrying that child and having that child, and you don't have no kind of motherly instinct, and it does not hurt you, and the way that this mother carries herself, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. And then the fact that y'all sit around a bunch of pedophiles, that's another key factor that I know that all y'all know what's going on, because y'all all support pedophiles, period. And I said what I said. Uh huh. If you will sit around and protect pedophiles, you'll sit around and you will literally pay people to do things and everything else because y'all are a part of the fucking cover up. And they can say what they want to, but listen, I've watched them, y'all, all these years protect certain pedophiles, and they're disgusting, evil, low down, trifling bastards. That's what they are. And I said what I said. I don't give a fuck. And I've watched them grown little girls into wives. And nobody does anything, and everybody's sitting here and they're trying to act like, oh, we got to be quiet. No, listen, put them pictures up. Y'all put all these little pictures up on Facebook. Won't you put them pictures up whenever y'all was kids? Mm-hmm. When y'all was sitting there and you was buying them alcohol and you was smoking marijuana with them and doing all this other stuff. Okay. Do you know what the secret to my success is? OG, let me tell you something. Consistency. Failure. Failure equals success. I failed so many times at what I've been doing all these years, and I got back up and I didn't let another person stop me from what I wanted to do. And see, I'm a very huge advocate for what I'm talking about. Pedophiles need to be addressed. Okay. We need to have tougher laws about things. There's sex trafficking, grooming little girls. It's not okay. It's not okay to groom children. And they need to do something about this. And they have been trying for years to try to get me shut down because I literally will talk about this. It is what it is. Because I have a daughter and I have two sons. And when it comes to them, I'm coming forward. I'm coming behind them. You not fixing to be doing no shit like that. Yeah. And see you tell your story. You would be surprised, y'all, how many pedophiles are sitting right up underneath your nose. Bring some young teenage girls around at a pool and watch the pedophilia come out of these men. Or young boys. Whatever. Bring them to a pool and watch the pedophilia come out of them. And y'all, it's so sick. It's like, do you know that's a child that you're sitting there and that you're gawking at and you're looking at? That should make you feel uncomfortable. Yeah. But y'all know what's so crazy is like some of these pedophiles out here, they have daughters themselves. And you'll see them act all crazy about their own daughters, but they'll turn right around and look at yours and be like, yeah, look at them. Sir, how would you feel if somebody looked at your daughter like that, or you're done your mama like that, or done your sister like that? Y'all see what I'm saying? It's like, it's yeah, it's crazy. I just, but I say, there needs to be tougher penalties and things like this, and there should not be no statute of limitations on these pedophiles and what they're doing either. They need to, yeah, they all need to become brought to justice. I don't care what place you sit in. I don't care what badge you carry. I don't none of that. Like none of that matters. If you will do and sell children and traffic children and you're part of something like that and hurting them, then yeah, you they need to go and take you to whoever you are. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it's not okay. And y'all know how long this shit's been pushed under the rug, and how many people in our own generation, the '80s babies, talking about us. How many of us was shh, shh? Yes, they are. And then how many men is fighting the abuse of women that they don't even discuss? And y'all, it's so sad because it's like there's men out here that's being abused by women and they don't say anything. And it's like, what? Like you need to speak up and say something because like that's not cool. Like, yeah. hmm And the sad thing is with these with some of these situations, okay, now let's put the shoe on the other foot. Say that a mother's mad at the father and she tells the child to say certain things. Then you got that side of it too. So now the father is being accused of doing something to his own child he didn't do because she's revengeful and she's mad and angry and she tells the 3-year-old to go off and say this. Y'all see what I'm saying? Then you got that other side of things too. So these scales need to be balanced out with these karmic mothers and these karmic fathers. And them doing certain things and saying certain things. And this is why spirit's coming so hard because y'all, this has been some of the situations. My nose is going crazy. And this is why spirit's coming to balance the scales because y'all, it's not good. Yeah. Yes, they do. That's a good thing. There's certain hand motions that you can that they can give as well. Like if you have somebody walk up and say, "Hey, auntie," or "Hey, mom," or "Hey, can you," and grab your hand, and you don't know them, that means that they need help. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime if you're in a Walmart, a pharmacy, a grocery store, something like that, and they come up and they grab, like you have a child grab your hand, pay attention because they could be asking for your help. Yeah, yeah. Because they could be trying to get away from a trafficker. Y'all, it's dangerous out here. And that's why I said, man, folks need to get their kids. I know it's summertime, things like that, at least, and find something for them to do. Find a safe place for them to stay while you go to work. Man, like all of this stuff. I've been there. I know how it is. Like I used to sign my kids up for summer programs and make sure they could stay somewhere where I know that they're being looked after. Cause y'all, these streets ain't playing fair, okay? And it's a lot of things that's happening right now, and you want to protect your children, okay? All right, so family, I love y'all. I'm about to get on down. Okay, it's almost 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's 7:25. Y'all have a happy Saturday. Listen, watch your kids. Get them somewhere safe. Okay, all of this stuff. Pay attention to your surroundings. Do what you need to do. Thank you guys for booking readings and donations and just being here with me. And thank you for the gifts. Greatly appreciate y'all. You guys. Yeah, like y'all, it's I love you guys. Please just take heed to what I'm telling y'all, because you know the world's not like it was whenever we was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much different. And these kids are being subjected to so many different things now, and yeah, it's very scary. Okay. But yeah, y'all take care of yourself. And if y'all need me, send me an email. Like I said, y'all, I'm not going to be available Friday, Saturday, or Sunday of next week. Okay. I will be posting all the messages. They'll be on Premiere. Y'all will get your content. But as far as like reaching out to VG, I won't be available. Okay. But I want to send everybody some love, light, and healing, because your girl is going to take some time off. Okay. And yeah, just some rest and rejuvenation. Okay. All right. Talk to y'all soon. Yes, you're welcome, Don. Come back and see me, okay?